Invite people, share. Let me recharge to get this energy. Invite everybody. Come on. It's my princess. Oh, she's doing good. Oh, they're even downstairs. Chilling while I can relax here and do my video. Nobody should come and disturb. They are fine. How is your family too? How is your own? How is everyone doing over there? I hope you all are good. You all are fine. You are all doing great. Happy Friday to you all. Happy Friday to you. Invite everybody. Everybody. Go and invite people because this is a powerful discussion. Because I don't know when I will be doing this topic again. NPC in person. Let's talk about it. If you know what NPC is, write it in the comment. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you understand by the word NPC? What is an NPC in a person? That is a very powerful one. We are all fine, man. Good evening. Good evening to you, Shinsu. Good evening. So we are talking about NPC, not plain character. It's a very interesting one. So take your chair, put on your chilly mood. You know, if you have a bottle of water close to you to cool down your energy, you know, have it close to you because today we are bringing it all out to the table. NPC. What is an NPC in person? You two people, come on, guys. What is an NPC? Come on, let somebody share with us. Before we go into this deep dive, before we go into this mystery word of NPC, can somebody just share a bit of, you know, what he knows about NPC? What do you know about NPC? What is an NPC in person? It's like, you know, NPC. You may have come across the word NPC somewhere, but what does it mean in a person? You know, it is a term used in a video game. You two people, please, thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Please, I need your subscription. Chrissy Talk on YouTube. You can watch me there too, guys. Please support your girl. So now, what is an NPC in person? An NPC, okay. Somebody said internet culture. An NPC, not player character. In person refers to someone who exhibits behavior that seem scripted, predictable, lacking in self-awareness, repetitive. This term is often used to describe an individual who parrots mainstream narrative without critical thought, display limiting emotional range, follow a consistent, unchanged pattern of behavior. The NPC miming often humorously critiques societal conformative of group think. These AI people, their English is getting too big on my head, though. But it's good. So, if you don't know what is NPC, so someone just share it now. You can go Google it, an NPC in person. That is what we are talking about, not playing character. There is more. You know, this is AI bringing it to as low as possible that it could, which is good. An NPC in a person, we are going to describe it. We are going to break it all down as little pieces is possible for you to understand who is an NPC. In case when you see someone who you think, is this person crazy? Why is the person behaving like this? Why is the person behaving that blah, blah, blah? You might just say that is in the NPC. An NPC in person is a robotic person. A robotic. You know, this, like this body, is a suit. This is earthly suit. You know, when a child is conceived in the womb, when a child is conceived, in that consecutive months, that 9 months of that time, that a child will be there building. So what is building is this suit, this body suit. So until the moment when the body suit will be ready, and at that time that the body suit is ready, before the soul go into the body, at the process of whereby where we say the person is having a contraction, you know, if you're a woman that's giving birth before, you understand what I mean. So when the process, the time that the woman is having a contraction, whereby all the body is shifting, it's just like when you are baking a cake. After baking the cake so hard in the oven, and now it's time to remove the cake from the pan. So you gotta shake it a bit, shake it so that it will leave the pan. So at that time, that is the construction that is being going on, whereby this body that is being built for all these 9 months for the soul, for the body to be out. And in the process of that outing, that little few minutes where they will say the contraction is very high, that is when the soul of the that will be wearing this body will enter. And even when the woman is pregnant, the soul, most of the time, if you are spiritual enough, you can still communicate with the soul of the person that you will be giving birth to, even when you have not seen the person. Yeah, you will be able to communicate with the soul. So at that process whereby you are in that contraction before the child come in, at the process of that little moment whereby, the bridge of life, what they call the bridge of life, the moment the soul come in. How do we know that the soul has arrived? The soul have arrived is when the baby cried. Because without the baby crying, what you only have is the suit. How do we know that there is a soul in that body that just baked, that just fully arrived? Is when the voice of the baby, ew, 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 ew. My voice is not that it's not that so good, but please mind my voice. I just need to do this video. Yesterday I couldn't come online because this cold season is really getting down on me. Okay. Excuse me. So now, the moment the child come in, wheel, 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 and they will start to hear the baby crying, that is when we now know that soul, a soul has arrived. As the soul arrived, we don't know if it is a pure soul or is a robotic. But in most of the time, when a soul come in, it start to going and going and going. But most time, when a person come in at first, it's actually a soul. It's in most time, it's actually a soul. But, excuse me, but along the way, if the soul gets sick or one thing or the other, things that beyond reach or explainable happens, some circumstances break out that the soul decide to leave, and an NPC replace the soul. If someone has gone through some life and death process, and they come back and begin to malfunction, there is a tendency that the soul that used to wear that body is no longer there. It's being replaced by an NPC, even when the body is still there. Invite people, because this, just sit down and chill with me because this is a very strong information and I'm going to be breaking down a bit, and a bit. I'm going to break it down as little as possible and I will be talking about it. So, the so has replaced it. I always use the referring of this movie called The Traveler on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, go and try and watch it. When I first watched that movie, I didn't know what it is. But the thing that was interesting me about it is was when the people would just come and and they appear and disappear, appear and disappear, and it's kind of crazy. But my soul guide was telling me, Kusi, you need to watch this movie. This is a very informative movie. I was like, informative movie. Okay, I was just watching it. But at a point when I was watching the movie, my head blew, like blew. And then I was like, what's the purpose of me? Because this movie did just send to my way for me to watch it, but it's because it's something that I need to know. And at that time, I still don't know what is an NPC. I don't still know what is a non-playing character. I still don't know at that time. What I just know, I just watched something. That's what I know. But as time goes on, it's began to unfold every little puzzle that I have been holding together. Oh, thank you so much for the love. Thank you. Hello, it's my birthday. Can you sing it? Oh, happy birthday, love. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So as time goes on, I began to see some strange behavior that I couldn't explain before, that I could just get my head around it. And I don't know what the word NPC mean. But I always ask myself, why is this person acting so strange? Why is this person so acting so flat? Why is this person can't just get some basic information? And I was like, it's not normal. It's not normal. Why you just see some people on basic information, they can't just process it. And I will be asking myself, what is wrong? I study psychology. I understand, okay, this is what it is, this is what it is. But it still don't. Are you an NPC? No. If I'm an NPC, I will be giving you this information, my dear. So, as I was saying, I couldn't just understand why this whole thing is like this. Until someday, somehow, someone was talking about an NPC. And I was like, what is that? The word echoed. Oh, sorry, just checking. It's okay. And the word just echoed in my consciousness like boom. It's like you hear a word and then you hear another download on top of the word. And I was like asking myself, what is that? And I began to dig. To my greatest surprise, an NPC is a soulless being. Like, seriously. An NPC is a soulless being, is a person who has no soul. Put your seats together, guys, because this is interesting. And my head blew. As like, why would people not having a soul? People just walking like me and you, like normal life going, and they will not have a soul. Why would that how is that possible? Until boom, and I begin to explain. And all the download begin to come in, and they begin to come in. And I was like, what? An NPC? So today, when I was even talking about the video or the discussion I was going to talk about, let me just use today to discuss about this NPC not playing character. I came across, it was just like, you see this app that we are using, take it or you leave it. It's not just an app, or this Facebook, TikTok, blah, blah, blah. It's not just an app. You see, when you have them close to you, they can read your mind, they read your consciousness, they read everything about you. Forget about what they just talked about algorithm. Algorithm is more than just an algorithm. Is is like, should I say, a spirit being in a high dimension, If that is the word I would use to clarify it, I will. So as I was just thinking about talking about an NPC, I said, okay, let me scroll on TikTok. I didn't measure it out. I just hold my phone. I said, okay, let me scroll on TikTok. And I come with video. Someone's talking about an NPC. And this person talking about NPC, it was actually using like a chat GBT, but it wasn't chat GBT, it was another robotic system. It was using it, asking the robot question about an NPC, and the person was, and the robot was breaking it out. And when the robot was breaking it all out, it wasn't that, that was not the main thing that shocked me in that. Because last time when I talked about an NPC, I said that an NPC, a soulless being, that they are like 20% in the whole of the population. Only for the robot to say they are like 40 to 60%. And that blew my head. I was like, what? 40 to 60%. If 40 to 60% of the people around us are NPC, what does that make you and I? It makes us that out of 10 people, out of 10 people, probably 6 of the people are NPC. And I was like, oh my God, where do we live? How is this even possible? How is this whole thing even, kind of possible? Like seriously? They can be your teacher, they can be your boss, they can be anybody, even to the rank of the governmental system. They are emotionless because, you know, these soulless be, they are programmed, they are advanced robot from another dimension. So they are robot from another dimension, not this dimension. Because this our, excuse me, this our low conscious dimension, like where we see like if I need to get this bottle now, I see I have to pick it up. That is low. In another dimension, I don't need to pick it up. When I need the bottle, I need water, the bottle stand up and fly up and come to my mouth and go back. That is another dimension. So where that robotic people come from is far away from this dimension, and they are more advanced than us. They program it and they can send it down to here on earth. And mainly, this purpose of this robot is not to like to kind of make you and I look so or make us fear. No. It's the purpose is to, let me just say, I think I still get these children toys a bit here. Let me just, I'm just trying to look for something to make it easy for us, so that we can. I'm just go get it before they will come and be collecting their toys now. So now, so the purpose of an NPC in this realm is because these are all blocks. These are all blocks. I don't know you guys can see it correctly. So this, and this. Oh, ever so kind. This is so good example. You see it? These are fitting together and these are not. So in the purpose of an NPC is to make all NPC can easily fit together. Why you and this makes you look like you are the zombie. It makes you look like you are the zombie in this realm. Just look at it. This and this can never fit together, no matter how you try. So these NPC people, they are easy going well. They don't have problem with the system because they are the system themselves. They are robotic program for the system. So you can't question the system like, oh, why is this thing not going like this? Why is this thing bad? Why is that bad? And NPC people don't question that the thing is bad because they are the system. And NPC just fit in. So anywhere you program them, anywhere you place them, anywhere you put them, they fit. because they are the system. But when you and I come in, we start to have problem, and then we look at, but why I can't fit in? Why I don't belong here? Why is this system not like this? Why is this not like this? Why is that not like this? We began to ask ourselves why, and then sometimes we even think we are the crazy one. No, we are not the crazy one. The system, the NPC. So an NPC people is being brought down here to cover all of their system, all of this whole thing. You go to a place, they tell you that that religious building is fake or is they are demonic, they are doing this, they are doing that, and all of a sudden you still go there, you still see a lot of people there. And you will be asking yourself, but all these people that are there, what is wrong with them? Do they not know that this place is bad? Do they not know that this place is fake? Do they not know that this things that they are doing is wrong? No, they won't know because they are the people, the NPC. Look at it. They easily fit in. They just fit in easily. They don't question it because they are the people. They are the robotic system. The system holds them. It's just like those robots that they are programmed now. So they program it that way. So when an NPC is everywhere, they can be in anybody, they can be anywhere. You can be married and living with them. I'm not here to scare you. They are in a plain character. They don't go deep more than what is supposed. Go just Google it. An NPC in a person is a not playing character. So what they do, they I've always come to across these people, and I've always asked myself why this person is such a kind of person. When you just have a simple conversation with that person, you just feel drill. I feel so drill of my energy. Like seriously, it's like part of me is just broom out, and I don't understand it. But it's later when I now know that an NPC person is what they are. So they either they mirror you, they are just mirroring you. That is what they do. Make you feel comfortable in your illusion way so that you won't question the system. You won't. And you will think it's just normal. And when you want to question the things around you, you want to make it, what is going on around here? Why is this thing like this? Then you become look like a zombie. And you will be the one that look like a zombie. And most of the time, when you talk it out or when you say it out, people will think like, is she even okay? No, you are okay, my dear. You are very, very okay. The world is full of robotic people. A robotic people. And that is the scary one. Because if the world is full of robotic people, no wonder the media can lie. Everything is programming. The media, what they tell you, you believe. And you know these robotic people, they believe everything on the media. Everything that is said to them, they believe it. Because that is what is being programmed. They are robotic. They are programmed to obey. They are programmed to follow. They are programmed, they are being designed and be engineered. And most of all these things, they are even controlled robotically. I was like, no, remotely from another dimension. And that is something, an NPC. Someone said, just checking. Oh, are you an NPC? No, my dear. If I'm an NPC, I won't be here talking about it because it will just be like a song. And a PC, it won't mean anything to me. But an NPC person, they never question it. It's fine. But you, to ask that if you are an NPC, meaning you are not an NPC also. Because if you can ask that, meaning you are not an NPC, because an NPC will find it normal. An NPC will find it normal. An NPC will not find any critical question. An NPC cannot think. An NPC cannot critically think. An NPC cannot critically design or critically evaluate information. An NPC is not capable to have its own self decision. It's just a copy paste. Is a robot. You know this robotic system. Every information they have is what they give out. So if they don't have it, they cannot give it. And when you are having a conversation with an NPC and you see the glitch in their eye, like seriously, they just fell apart until they reboot themselves again. There was a time I was having this conversation with an NPC person. I know he's an NPC, but I'm not going to tell him that he's an NPC. Even when I say it is an NPC, we'll be looking at me. What's she talking about? And I was just having this normal, easy going discussion with this NPC person. And I asked this not that critical question. You will see the way it glitched out. This person just glitched out. And the moment he glitched out, the eye was like this. And my soul guide was telling me, say, he's trying to reboot himself to see if he can get information. And he couldn't because it's not programmed on it. At that time, I was like, whoa, so this person is actually a robot. Yeah, a robot. A robot. Like, seriously, a robot. We can be eating and sleeping with a robot without even knowing it. And now they are designing robots in this dimension now, in this world that we are now, in this realm. And we are complaining, oh, they're going to do robot to replace this. No. You already live with a robot. The main advanced part of robot, you are believing with it, and eating and dining with it. And you think you are with it so. And you are surprised that there is no affection, there is no emotional connection, there is nothing. The person does not feel, the person cannot react, the person cannot critical doing things. And you are surprised. And you are so surprised. A robotic being. They have been living here. Hi. They have been living here. The robot said, they charge something. Excuse me. Said they are like 40 to 60%. If 40 to 60%, I may have more than half of the population, they are robotic. And funny enough, he even talk about most of all these governmental places, robotic. And that is why you will be wondering why these people can't feel that this thing is wrong. But this thing is wrong now. Why is people, your stream is very good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. So why this thing? Why these people can't do this like this? Why these people can't do that like that? You will be thinking, you will be imagining, you will be trying to put your head together. They can't because they are robots. They can't feel. They can't feel. They don't have the emotional capacity. They can't think more than the stream that is being scripted to them. It's a program that has been programmed to them. More than that, they can't. And when they go to a place and you see them mostly in a shop where they will go to a place like this, you need to explain to them. You need to tell them that, oh, this one is, oh, this color is like this, is pink. Yeah, finish. Okay. Because they just get those information from you because they don't have it inside of them. Robotic being. They don't have it. They don't have, they don't have it because they are soulless. Ah. And when you have conversation with these people, sometimes you will see yourself so drained. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And you will see your soul so drained from those emotions. It's like something just left you because that is what they are. They are not narcissists. They are robotic beings. This robotic being, they are meant to feel in. No question, nothing. And you think everything is normal. And you, this is you. And you will not be thinking, it's like it's me that is crazy. No, you are not the one crazy, my dear. This is fake. And this is real. The robotic being. They are all everywhere. You go to places and you will be surprised. Why as this thing looks so bad is people are still there, people are still going there. How is that possible? No, my dear. The people that you think they are going there, those are robotic beings. They are meant to listen because they are being programmed. You know that robot Sophia. Is it not Sophia they call her? I think it's Sophia they call that robot. Is it not Sophia, the one in Saudi Arabia? I think it's Sophia they call her. There was a question that was asked to Sophia. They asked her something, and Sophia said, "I'm sorry, this thing is not programming me. I cannot give you an answer for it. Go and Google it." Sophia said, "I'm sorry, I can't give you this answer because it's not programmed in me. Because more than what is programmed in it, there is no other thing." So that is how these NPC people are. They are programmed, robotic, like seriously. Whew, seriously. So when you see them sometimes and you think like, oh, this, oh, no, 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 no. And most of the time, the part that I myself, I don't get is that the fact that I used to sit down and ask myself, why am I so different? Why people don't get me? Why people don't see what I see? Why people don't see why I'm seeing this as blue and people are seeing it as yellow? I used to ask myself those questions. I used to think maybe I'm the wrong person here. I used to think that, but I never knew that no, I'm not the wrong person. I'm the right person. The rest are robotic. Now I know that the rest are robotic. If you don't question, you're merely robotic. Because just because you look so good and look so nice, it doesn't make you a being. It doesn't make you a living, yeah, it make you a living being, but it doesn't make you a soul consciousness. Because we have to be a soul consciousness. But a robotic being is a robot. I love this story. Thank you so much. A robotic being is a person that has no soul. So when it has no soul, a soul is an advanced being that have been living for who knows how many years they have been living. It can be thousands, millions of years that the soul has been living. So in all those time of the existence of that soul, the soul have accumulated a lot of knowledge. Someone said one time, he said, all these children that we are giving birth now, he said it's so surprising how they can catch up all of this new technology that we are using now. It's so surprising because if they are actually a baby, they won't be able to get it. But how is that possible? This must be an old soul. Have you not seen children that act so, they know so much? that they do a lot of things so much because there might be a baby, but that soul inside that baby is an old soul and it has all the information. I love your stream so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So he said that this information that these children have, they are old soul. And every little thing, they have a way of fixing their own things, these soul children. But an NPC is a robot. You ask him, sit, he sits. That's all. More than that, he don't go. More than that, there is nothing else. More than that, nothing. More than that, nothing to talk about. More than that, nothing else to discuss. More than that, nothing, 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 nothing. That's all. A robotic being. A robotic being is a soulless being. They live like you, they exist like you, but they are not you. And when you are so consciously, who is so much awake or who is so much having knowledge, you will be surprised. Why is this thing like this? Why is that like this? Why is this not going this way? So at a point, it even make you like you are the zombie. But you are not the zombie, my dear. You are absolutely not the zombie. A robotic being are everywhere. They play by the system, they obey by the system, they are the system, and they don't question the system. And you that question the system, you become like an idiot. You that question the system, you become like an idiot. You that said, oh, this system is not right, you become an idiot. You that said, no, this thing that we are doing, so there have to be a way, there have to be something else, you become an idiot. A robotic being will never see it as bad. A robotic person will always see everything on the mainstream as good. You will see a politician person who clearly can be seen as bad, and you will still see people, hey, he's good, hey, he's good, hey, he's good. And you yourself, you will not go and sit in the corner. But this person is bad. No, my dear. Those people that are hailing, they are all the same. Those are all robotic. Because a robotic being obeys. A robotic being follows. A robotic being cannot think. A robotic being cannot criticize. A robotic being cannot critical think. A robotic being cannot know the difference between black and white. Whatever you say, this, you follow. If you say black is white, you follow. When you say green is yellow, you follow. That is what robotic is. Please, you two people, subscribe to my channel. That is what a robotic being is. A robotic being. A robotic being, my dear. Whew. An NPC. So when you see them outside, don't go rubbing your head. Just know it's a robotic being and just walk. Don't just say, why this person is so stupid. No, my dear. It's programmed that way. It's not stupid. It's a robotic being. It does not have the ability to critically think. It does not have ability to think more than the media. It does not have the ability to think on its own. It does not have the ability to decide on its own. If you tell him anything, he believes. I used to call them like easily deceived people. I used to thought that they were just human being like me. Until now that I know that no, they are not human being like me. They are not soul being like me. They are robotic. And since I know that, I began to do my own things. Since I know that, I no longer fall into those things anymore. I just know, okay, these are robotic. These are robotic being. And a robotic being, they are everywhere. Unfortunately. 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 That is the reality of what we are. It is the reality of what we are living in. And it is the reality of what this world is. And you see a bunch of people doing some rubbish things, you will be saying, but this thing is wrong. Why people still doing it? My dear, for you it's wrong. For those people, it's right because it is them, the robotic people. The robotic people. For them, for you it might be wrong. For them it is right. Because they are the robotic people. They don't feel it, they don't know it, it does not affect them. Just like me now, every time weather shift, boom, it affects me. Like my nose, my voice, just that little shift of weather from warm to cold, I shift already. I shift already. I already struggle. Like, how is this even possible? But a robotic being, you don't see, they don't feel those things. They don't have it. They don't. It is their system. It is their system. It is their system. So when you come to cross them somewhere any day, don't get so mad. Just chill. Just chill. Because a robotic being, they are advanced program being, and most of them are even controlled remotely from another dimension far, far away from this reality. They are just there, putting your life, putting your job, putting your this, putting your that, to play all of those their character. They have been prescripted program against all of the things they have to walk around. And when you are around there, they mirror you. They mirror you, like, they reflect on you. And you will be asking, why is this like this? Why is that like that? Why is this like this? No, my dear. It's because an NPC is around. And when NPC is around to drill your energy, or your energy goes down. This is a powerful message. For those of you that understand it, well done. But if you don't, maybe someday, somehow, you will still get it. So thank you so much for joining my live stream. Thank you, all of you. All the sharer, the commenter. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. So I see you all again tomorrow, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. for another beautiful discussion. Please kindly join 10 p.m. tomorrow. See you all. Bye. 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 Thank you all so much. Someone said I want to ask a question. Okay. If an NPC is living with you, what do you do? Nothing. You cannot do, my dear. When you live with an NPC, you cannot do. When you know it's an NPC, what you have to do, avoid every of mis discussion or mis-argument, because they mirror you, and because they are mirror you, it's like something program against you to, or program for you not to like work on your so-called uh not to work on your so-called benefit, but because they are like, you play second. You know when you're playing football like this, and this is an NPC and this is you, so you're gonna be playing ball like this, you know. So it's like you are playing ball against a robotic being, you know. So what you do when you see that the ball is coming your way, you dodge it, and the ball fell out. But when you keep on dragging the ball with the NPC, trying to win a ground, that is when you lose. Because when you argue with an NPC, you are losing. And the process of you losing just because you want to prove a point, you want to tell an NPC that you know better. No, you don't know better, my dear. They are the robot. You are the being. You're fighting with a robot. What do you think going to happen? There is no way forward. So for that reason, you don't argue with them. You just let it be. Avoid every misunderstanding, avoid every argument of all oceans. Because by so doing, you give your emotions to them, your strength, because they are robots. Don't forget that this robotic being is being remotely controlled from another dimension. That means people who are in charge of that robot get information from that robot through get your information through that robot. That is a very powerful message. So we have to end our live stream today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you joining my live stream today. Bye.